Good day, everyone. My name is Benavidez. The topic that I'm going to discuss today is the multiple universe theory. So let us define multiverse or meta-universe. So it is said that it is the hypothetical set of infinite or finite universes, including the universe you consistently experience, that together comprise everything that exists. It is also the entirety of space, time, matter, and energy, as well as the physical laws and constants that describe them. The various universes within the multiverse is also called alternate universes. So what is multiverse theory? So it is a theory that says that out there may be other universes making multiple universe. It is also the universe that are maybe just like our Earth or totally different. We cannot see them because they are beyond our universe, for which we also don't know where it ends. Scientists are not really sure, but there is still a lot to be discovered. And many physicists and mathematicians believe that this theory is possible. It also began with the Big Bang that made also our universe. Inflation is part of the Big Bang, and when it happened, the universe rapidly expanded. Inflation lasted only for 10 to the 32nd seconds after the start time. In this really short time, universe increased by more than 10 times. However, this is the question. What would happen when inflation ends? Inflation doesn't end. Maybe it ends, but anywhere. It continues its way at some places, and when it stops, it can cause another Big Bang which also has its inflation that continues its way. So this process is always repeating and making new universes. So if this theory is right, universes are formed all over again. So in eternal inflation, didn't stop. It continued on and made new universes. However, what if two or more inflation from different Big Bangs had crashed or one would crash into another? What would happen then? So probably a new Big Bang with its own inflation will also expand. So what if inflation would stop everywhere or it would stop majority of inflation? Then it would probably also made a universe, and the rest of inflation would expand on. However, maybe some inflation would have sufficient energy to make another universes and just stop there. So there are 6 scientific theories suggesting that we live in the multiverse. First is the infinite universes, bubble universes, daughter universes, mathematical universes, string theory, and last is the parallel universes. So in infinite universes, scientists can't be sure what the shape of space-time is, but most likely it's flat as opposed to spherical or even donut shape and stretches out infinitely. But if space-time goes on forever, then it must start repeating at some point because there are a finite number of ways particles can be arranged in some time and space. Number 2 is the bubble universe. Another theory for multiple universes comes from the eternal inflation. Based on research from Tufts University, when looking at space-time as a whole, some areas of space stop inflating like the Big Bang inflated our own universes. Some pockets of space stop inflating while other regions continue to inflate. So if we are going to picture our universe as a bubble, it is like sitting in a network of bubble universes in space. So thus giving rise to many isolated bubble universes. The third is the daughter universe. Daughter universes, or perhaps multiple universe, can follow the theory of quantum mechanics, how subatomic particles behave as part of the daughter universe theory. So if we follow the laws of probability, it describes the world in terms of probabilities rather than definite outcomes. It also suggests that all possible outcomes of a situation do occur in their own separate universes. For example, if you reach a crossroads where you can go right or left, the present universe gives rise to two daughter universes, one in which you go right and one in which you go left. And according to Green, in the hidden reality, he said that in each universe, there's a copy of you witnessing one or the other outcome, thinking incorrectly that your reality is the only reality. The fourth is the mathematical universes. Another possible avenue is exploring the mathematical universes, which simply explain that the structure of mathematics may change depending on which universe you reside. A mathematical structure is something that you can describe in a way that's completely independent of human baggage. And according to the mathematical universe hypothesis, it implies that we live in a relational reality in the sense that the properties of the world around us stem not from properties of its ultimate building blocks, but from the relations between these building blocks. Next is the string theory. Physicists think that all elementary particles, one-dimensional, loops or strings vibrate at a different frequency. And the sixth one is the parallel universe. Another idea that arises from string theory is the notion of brain worlds, or the parallel universes. It comes from the possibility of many more dimensions to our world than the three of space and one time that we know. It is also said that our universe is one of the potentially numerous labs floating in a higher dimensional space. A further wrinkle on this theory suggests these brain universes aren't always parallel and out of reach. Sometimes, they might slam into each other, causing repeated big bangs that reset the universes over and over again. There are some arguments against the multiverse theories. Here, according to Paul Davis, the New York Times, A Brief History of the Multiverse, he said that extreme multiverse explanations are therefore reminiscent of theological discussions. Indeed, invoking an infinity of unseen universes to explain the unusual features of the one we do see is just as ad hoc as involving an unseen creator. The multiverse theory may be dressed up in scientific language, but in essence, it requires the same leap of faith. And according to IamFearlessSoul.com, it's unlimited what the universe can bring when you understand the great secret that thoughts become things. And with that, thank you for watching.